I have decided to do my research and presentation on the PMP certification. Before I go into my findings, I would like to tell you a little bit about why I chose this topic. When I first decided to go for my master's degree, I did a bunch of research into the best universities to attend. I found BU on several top 10 lists for best CIS programs. Professionally, I am a web developer, so originally I was searching for a program that was focused on something along the lines of programming and/or web technologies. In looking further at the curriculum offered at BU, I was drawn to the concentration in web application development. However, during the application process, I was becoming more and more unsettled by the fact that I was taking the easy way out. By that, I mean that I was going to get my degree in something that I would already consider myself to be an expert in. With that, I ultimately decided to change my concentration to IT project management. Prior to starting this program, I knew very little about project management, and I am still learning about the finer details like the PMP certification. I have outlined a few questions on this slide that I would like to answer. The number one question that I have is listed last on the slide. Will the certification help me move up in my career? As of right now, I cannot see any way that I would get a job at a different company, so this question will primarily be answered within the context of working at NextYear. In looking at the PMP page on the PMI website, I found that the criteria for taking this certification is having a 4-year degree, 4,500 hours leading and directing projects, and 35 hours of project management education. I also learned that the actual test will have 200 multiple choice questions, and it costs $400 for PMI members. Finally, I learned that in order to maintain your certification, you must earn 60 PDUs every 3 years. I had no clue what a PDU was, so I found a page on the PMI website that broke it down into the 5 categories located on the bottom of the slide. On that page, they indicated that 1 hour equals 1 PDU, and that there's a portal on the PMI website that you can enter your PDUs on. For me to make any decision, I must first weigh the costs and benefits. In this case, the cost can be broken down into 2 categories, time and money. For the time cost, I found that on average PMPs study a total of 180 hours prior to taking the exam. That would mean studying 3 hours 5 days a week for 12 weeks. Then you take a 4-hour-long exam and have to spend at least 60 hours every 3 years on PDUs. For the money cost, the test will be $405. Then I would opt to join the PMI, which is $139. I found study guides online for $100, which I would definitely want to buy. Then there's a recurring renewal cost every 3 years of $60 and a yearly cost of $139. In total, it looks like the certification would cost about $650 up front. The benefits listed at the bottom of the slide were pulled directly off the PMI website. They all speak to a common theme of gaining you a higher salary and giving you a title that signifies your higher ability to perform project management. Coincidentally, as I researched this topic, I found a job posting on NextYear's website for an IT project manager. The posting indicates that a PMP certification is a plus. This is a huge item for me to stumble across, and is carrying a lot of weight in my decision. Since my goal is to become a project manager at NextYear, and they do not require you to be PMP certified, I think I am going to wait until my next career shift from developer to PM is closer. I do not anticipate the change to happen within the next 5 years, which actually works out perfect because I've been putting so much time and effort into getting my degree that I am really looking forward to some downtime. So over the next 5 years or so, I can recharge my batteries for the next big step in my career. In conclusion, thank you for listening to my presentation. I have learned a lot through the creation of this, and I hope you have found it interesting as well.